Welcome, Pokemon players, to an episode of Discount Pokemon Decks. Today we are going to play test M Altaria out against an opponent. I've asked for people to hit me with Tier 1, Tier 2 decks in the hopes to get some strong games in. Yes, we'll go first. I haven't played this deck in a little bit. I do have my cheat sheet here for myself. I think I have a good understanding of what's in here. I did swap out since the last time, so I'll put the deck list here. I obviously added a timer ball to this deck. And blue and white, I'm guessing I'm facing Greninja here. My very favorite deck, yes. The Talonflame version. And I'm going to do nothing because I can upgrade both these guys and play an end next turn. I don't really see a reason to do anything, so I'm wondering if my so my opponent upset. Garbodor, obviously a good counter to Greninja. Oh, well, there goes my hand. It didn't matter anyway. I mean, of course Greninja can. This is a good deck. All right, so this is pretty good too. I'm happy with this. Not too happy with the. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. I was talking. Oh my goodness. All right, so big mistake there. We can come back from that. That's fine. I actually put in another Spirit Link in my deck, and of course I put on the Xerneas instead of the Altaria. It would even be better suited on the Garbodor. So a little bit of a mistake there. We'll put one on Trubbish, why not? And one on Altaria. All right. So, if you remember from the last two, either the tournament video or the first one introducing this deck, having a Spirit Link for my Altaria was always a problem, and I've just goofed it totally here. So, all right, good stadium from my opponent. That's fine. How many do I have in here? 3 Fairy Gardens, okay. I do have a Shauna. I can play the Sycamore next if I want to as well. I don't know exactly where I'm going now with this deck. Alright, water duplicates, so frogs are coming out. And he's kind of beating me to the punch here. I'm still embarrassed that I put a Spirit Link on a Pokemon that can't use it. Alright, so what am I doing here? Wonder Energy can only go on Xerneas. I'm 2 away, or I can just... I think Wonder Energy and then evolve. Or Wonder Energy... Oh, man. I already lost one Mega Altaria, so I can't lose another. I think maybe Geomancy is worth it here. Or just, you know what, I'm just going to Shauna at this point. I do remember I have to get a Special Energy on the Altaria. I still don't have that's good. So we'll go with Garbodor and Xerneas. There's no point in putting a Mega Altaria in my hand until I get that Spirit Link. So we have Garbodor here. He's going to get targeted sooner or later. And I guess I played... I guess I just played that Xerneas this turn. And that's all my energy. I have 2 more in my hand. I don't think I have anything to draw back in the deck. So I'm a little bit worried here. I can place an energy on this guy and start attacking for massive amounts of damage. There goes N. So I'm going to get a full hand. So's my opponent. Hoping I get... Still no Spirit Link. I do have the double energy for this Altaria. It may be worth it to play just to get the Xerneas break. Alright, so We have almost everything we need here. Ooh, if I play that, I can't do Xerneas. No, I'm going to play N. No, I don't want to give my opponent any more cards. Let's play a timer ball. Let's see if we can evolve this guy. No, alright, so we got 2 last time. We struck out on this one. I can't put this energy down because then this guy can't attack. I can play the N. My opponent will get extra cards. I don't want that, so I'm going to go with Shauna here. I mean, the other option is play this double colorless and play Mega Altaria. So let's play Shauna here. Oh, this is interesting. So we're going to go this way. So Mega Altaria, not a factor at all because I put the Spirit Link on the wrong person. I'm a little bit not wanting to do that, but that's okay. I think Livestream starts knocking out guys. I'm going to get cards from here. Fairy Garden's good. I will take that because then I can retreat and put the other Xerneas Break as my active. So we're gonna give a pack of evolutions away for Altaria Spirit Link, just because I put it on the wrong guy. It's obviously saved me. I put 2 in this deck, 1 on the Garbodor. Okay, that's not bad. I can deal with that. If he does Lysandre this guy, I just have to put. Well, I'll have 2 energy on him, but I can actually Fairy Drop Garbodor. Alright, Greninja. 1 Greninja ready. Alright, Talonflame. He's going to do damage. He's going to pick up 2 cards. I can heal that straight up with the Fairy Drop. So my thinking is 1 Altaria down, 1 energy on him, Fairy Drop this. Nothing to draw here. That's a shame. I don't want to play this Xerneas because I don't really need him. I have the 2 breaks. Do I have a 3rd break? I don't, so there's no point in playing this guy. I can play a single energy on this Altaria. I never got to play in my stadium, unfortunately, but that's okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that should knock him out, and I'll take the damage. Alright, V-Seeker's perfect, because then I could pull out a Sycamore, draw a brand new hand, hopefully get a double colorless and a Spirit Link. Is that too much to ask for? He's probably going to go after this Garbodor. He cannot one-shot him and draw him out at the same time. Although I have no way to pull him back without a Garden, but I should be able to get a Garden with the Sycamore. So everything's kind of coming together here. My opponent playing Sycamore himself. He does have some kind of targets here if he's going to Lysandre. Oh, Bursting Balloon. I'd really like to get this as a Mega. Alright, so there's a Lysandre. And he's probably going to go after this Garbodor. Which, unless I get a Fairy Garden, I have no ability to pull back. But I should be able to. I mean, I have 3 of them in my deck, and I don't think... Have I used any yet? I have not used any yet. Alright, and we can even retreat this guy, so very good. I don't mind wasting 1. Sycamore, just looking, I have 24 cards, so I'm okay. I'm not going to play the Xerneas. I have plenty of cards here. Fairy Garden, yes. Double colorless, yes. Fairy Drop I can use. Or should I save it? Oh. I mean, the other thing I can do is retreat, put him as my active, Fairy Drop him, and just evolve him. See, I don't really care. I may do that. Because otherwise I'm going to get a big health damage from the bursting balloon. So let's do that. Although I probably should have saved that for Garbodor. But there we go. I made my decision. And I think I can go between these guys. I could have retreated into this guy and just put the double colorless. That probably would have knocked him out. So, not sure if I played that correctly. And probably, now that I'm looking at it, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 160. So I can Sycamore again. Another Mega Altaria. I can't Sycamore now. I don't need to, so let's just start Mist Purging. And if I need to, I can retreat into the Xerneas. So my opponent will retreat into a Greninja most likely. Okay, playing an N. I don't mind that at all. I do need a Spirit Link badly. I have a Mega EX deck. And oh, there we go. So we got one. And we still won't be able to play this. I still have some issues here. But I could put the double colorless on him. And that'll make this guy's attack even stronger. So alright, Moonlight Slash. He's going to hit me up for 80. I think with the double colorless on this guy, I have enough to knock out. Oops. Let's get it on him this time. Ooh, except I cannot retreat for free yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, alright. Well, it'll be net neutral, let's say, if I have to retreat without a stadium. There we go. We got our stadium. We even got our Mega Altaria. So I have to choose between knocking this guy out and healing everyone. 1, 2. Yeah, this is plenty to knock this guy out. Do I have special energy here? 2. Let's put him back in the deck. So 200 damage here. I think it's going to be skiing downhill. And if he does knock this guy out, I have this Mega Altaria to heal up the rest. So I'm feeling pretty good. Interesting, we both have 10 cards left. Although he's going to Super Rod 3 back in the deck. I've got 3 turns to knock out 3 Pokemon. And I think I can accomplish that. I mean, I've got 10 turns, I guess, to knock out 3 Pokemon if I don't draw anything else. So I think I've got it here. Is he going to go after Garbodor? I hope I keep my stadium. Alright, so he's going to try to go after Garbodor. I'm going to retreat him because I have my stadium. And I could put a double colorless on him just in case. I'm going to hold on to it. There's no point. We will Mist Purge, heal everybody. Grab a card. And alright, so my opponent resigned there. So that was a really good game. I'm going to give out another pack for Mist Purge because that seemed to really help out. And let's see if we can get in another game right after this. So let's see. Back for game 2. My opponent has a different deck here. Hopefully another Tier 1, Tier 2 deck. I'm guessing this is going to be a Veltal of some sort. That deck didn't. That first game didn't go as smoothly as I hoped, mostly because my own folly. But hopefully This time I won't make the same mistakes. And again, if my opponent doesn't have any abilities, no point in playing Garbodor with this deck. So, and I have to give it to my opponent as well for not playing a metal deck just because I'm going to select no this time. Let's give him the chance to go first. Alright, not a great hand for me. It's not awful, but oh, my opponent gets a mulligan. So, who knows? I'll probably see an N on the first turn anyway. Alright, nothing really ground shaking there. I'm guessing this is like some kind of Darkrai or Yveltal. So we gave away 2 packs of evolutions already. Let's see if we can give away some more stuff. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, and I'll put him on my bench too. That's nice because this Geomancy gives me 2 energy, so it's good to have 2 guys on my bench. Alright, here's Yveltal. So I'm probably looking at Yveltal. Alright, I'm probably going to see Shaman here. No, Hoopa first, of course. That makes more sense. So probably not Garbodor was the purple, but you never know. There could be one in here. Like just like my deck has a 1/1 tech line, so might my opponent's. There's Darkrai, Shaman, so 2 Darkrai will come down. Maybe another Ultra Ball. No, Escape Rope. Okay, I can put the same Pokemon as my active, not a problem. Experience Share. Fighting Fury Belt, now Shaman. There we go, he'll draw some more cards. So my goal will be get this energy on this Xerneas, double colorless on the next turn, double colorless on this Altaria. There's an end, so there goes all those plans. Again, it's always good to plan it out anyway, but you might get end. I'm trying to rely a little less on end than I had previously. Oof, this is an awful hand. No energy. Do I just go Sycamore and just chuck everything but the Fairy Garden maybe? If he puts a Stadium out, I'll almost certainly put the Fairy Garden down and play Sycamore. Another Shaman. So lots of guys to target, but probably we're going to see a Parallel City at some point. And I'm sure if my opponent gets on this hand, he'll put it out just to get rid of, thin out these cards a little bit. Alright. Interesting. Alright, great. So I did get the single energy. I do need this Fairy Garden. But you know what? I think I need a... I'd rather have a 7 cards instead. So no Shauna for me, just Sycamore. Not exactly the hand I was hoping for. Geomancy will help get the energy out. Still having troubles getting the Spirit Link in this deck. I don't want to put a Skyla because not like I would use Skyla on that turn. Anyway, my next turn I'll probably play an N. Maybe play this energy. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe upgrade both of these. Maybe only one because I'm expecting one to get knocked out. I do have resistance against dark as well. So again, give it to my opponent for not cherry picking a deck. And this doesn't affect me other than it gets rid of the Fairy Garden. And gives me one less target to go after. So Rope again. Interesting. Keep the energy on the board for Dark Pulse. Yveltal will start dishing it out. Should do almost no damage to me because of the resistance. Fighting Fury Belt adds a little 10. Let's give 1 pack away for resistance. And I've changed my mind. I'll power both of these guys up. Why not? I'm not going to place an energy down. Because if I would, it'd be on this guy. I don't see a... I mean, I could Lysandre this Shaman, put an energy down and do 80 damage to him, and let's see what my opponent does. So I think I'm going to try that. Why not? So a little departure from my normal strategy. See if I can just get 2 cards off of him and get the Shaman off the board. Maybe make him waste some resources on it. Alright, so he had an escape rope. He's been using them all game. Let's see what he goes with now. Now the Darkrai, he can always retreat. Or he can just start attacking. Heal his Shaman. Interesting, alright. Should do some damage, but not kill me. Alright, now I've got to get this guy on my bench. I can't play this energy. I have to get Mega Altaria going here. Alright. Spirit Link and a Timer Ball, but no double colorless. So I'm a little bit stuck here. We are going to go with Mega. Oh, I can't retreat. But I can attack 2, 4, 5, 6. No, 2, 4, 5. Do 100 damage to this Darkrai, which he'll just probably retreat. He will knock him out whether I do Fairy Drop or not with the Darkrai. So I'm going to try to force his hand a little bit. So it's a little risky going after this Shaman. He wasted a supporter and a rope on it. Hopefully all he gets out of this is Xerneas, although the break is a little tough for me to lose. He's played 2 stadiums already, I believe, in a row. So I should have the stadium battle back in my favor a little bit. Ooh. Oh, he's going to knock this guy out. Did he calculate it right? Yes, he did. Oh, good play by my opponent. I'll put Xerneas as the active. So that hurts me. Good play by my opponent here. I will Fairy Drop this guy because I've got a Sycamore here. And I'm going to waste it anyway. So whereas my Lysandre failed, my opponent succeeded. Still no energy that I really need. I do have a Brock's Grit. Still no stadium. I want to retreat this guy and let this guy die. I should have not done that. I should have put an energy on him. So you know what? I am going to do that. We're going to try to hold off on this guy dying. Even if I lose some energy in it. I do have Brock's Grit to get some of it back. There's no point in doing anything. Hope he doesn't Lysandre this guy and knock him out. I'm a little bit a step behind my opponent. I probably should have played N on that turn instead of Lysandre. Although if he does not if he oh, I want to go after this guy. I can still knock. Oh, I can't knock him out. I'm just shy. Alright, so now Mega Altaria is going to become the active Pokemon. We'll put one more energy on him. And I did not get anything to draw. Wow, this is tough. I'm going to Brock's Grit for a few reasons. One, so it does not look like I don't have a supporter in my hand. Looks like I'm doing this on purpose. 2, to get that energy back in the deck because he's going to need it. So we're going to heal this guy up. Hopefully I'll get end here. My opponent down to 10 cards. So maybe he does not want to play an end. Team Flare Grunt. Oh, that's smart. Very well played. And I'm short in energy now to attack. And I have no draw. So I can be a dead duck here if my opponent realizes it. This is good. He's got a lot of good strategy. Switches ropes. Able to go back and forth on these guys. This is a good versatile deck. I can exhale now. A stadium. I do have. I did not get the energy I needed. We have to offer a Trubbish as a sacrifice here. So, you know it's going bad if I'm offering sacrifices to my opponent. And I don't really have anything set up. And he's going to go after the Mega Altaria, and that is going to be just about it. And I'm going to resign. So, resign here. My opponent did beat me up, so we're going to concede. And looks like I'm facing the same deck here. Game number 3. Game number 1, obviously this deck can handle the frogs, but in 2 I fell to Darkrai. Not that I misplayed anything, I don't think. Maybe that Lysandre was a silly play to try to get his Shaman early. This time I will go first, which is my preference. Even with the Xerneas, I mean, I guess I could have gone second again, but let's try going first this time. And I don't really see this as a great hand to go first with either. You know what? I'm going to use him. I know I'm losing some goodies there, but that's just, this is even worse. Alright, let's see what my opponent gives me. Maybe he can end me out of this hand, because this hand is awful. So Hoopa, of course. It's a good solid setup, this system here. So I'll give a pack away of evolutions up to this Hoopa. Again, this Mega Altaria deck is good at its versatility. I mean, I did lose 2 Fairy Drops, a Special Charge. I do know my opponent has at least 1 energy removal tactic up his sleeve. Silent Lab, obviously not going to play when you have Shaman. He's got his Floatstone. Similar setup as before. No Yveltal yet. There's the Shaman. And this time he'll definitely be able to get the Shaman off the field once he gets his Parallel City. Which is more of like a, you know, it's a multifunction stadium in this, because you can also use it the other way around to try to slow your opponent down. Alright, basic energy. I have to believe I'm going to get another Spirit Link. And I do, and that's perfect. And an N, and a Lysandre if I need it, and Geomancy. So this is a little bit better. Still my special energy not lacking, lacking a little bit. I do have 6 in this deck. So they're almost as common as the regular energy. And I've picked up 2 of those. Alright, my opponent not fooling around. I'm not going to give him a new hand. Shauna it is. Still no double colorless. Ugh. But we can start powering up these 2 guys. Get an energy on each, and that also thins out our deck to make it more likely that we will get a special energy. So if this guy falls, he falls. Hopefully this guy will be ready by then. Getting ready these next ones. I'd love to get a Xerneas Break out there again. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Now the question is, do I put it on the big guy? Or do I put on this one and hope? No, I can't rely on... I'm pretty sure he's not going to one-shot me. So I can always pull him back. And that's the idea of this deck. Alright. Fairy Garden, Spirit Link, another double colorless. This is good. Just want to make sure I have 3 megas in this deck. 3. Okay, so we can put him out. We can put our stadium out. So now we've got, my opponent has a little bit of a problem on who to aim at, right? So now we're hitting for 130 and healing. He can knock this energy out. I could put this one back on. I can play, grab a Sycamore after I laid on this guy instead. I can eventually get a single energy. Oh, which way did he play it? No, he played it his way. If he played it my way, I would have just gotten rid of this Xerneas, probably. One, two, three, 4. So he's doing 100 damage. Again, if I get this guy ready by next turn and I get a stadium, escape rope. Don't want to see that. He can't kill this guy off. There's Team Flare Grunt. Alright, so sneaky. We knew that would come. I'm going to risk that I get a Mega Altaria on my next turn. If not, thanks for playing, Xerneas. Yes, alright. But no stadium. So if I retreat, I'm in a little bit of trouble. I can heal him and then retreat. I can retreat, put a single energy on him next turn. I can retreat, let him kill off this guy. Let's not let him kill off anyone. I can heal him and let him sit there and keep the energy and just have 1 energy for next turn. I mean, he did 80 this turn. Is he going to get 60 more? But I could get to knock this guy out. Yeah, I'm going to knock that guy out. And I probably should have put the break on this Xerneas. Really want a Fairy Garden. Don't get one. Double colorless energy would be great as well. And I can heal him with the Fairy Drop if I need to. Escape Rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking I can Fairy Drop him, put an energy, and even start attacking with him. Cause my opponent some difficulty. Alright, he's going to Sycamore, get a nice hand here. Fighting Fury Belt, that means he's going to go with this guy for a while. So we will upgrade this Xerneas. Keep this one in our hand. I don't see any reason to play him. Just a Lysandre target. Unless I get a Fairy Garden here. No, a double colorless. So that'll bring him to 60. He did 110. So that he's going to get knocked out. I can't retreat him without something. Let's start doing the things we know we're going to do. I'm not going to play a Sycamore here. I could play a Shauna. I don't have the Spirit Links. There's no point in doing that. I think I put a single energy on him. Put a dent in this guy. And then when this guy comes up, he'll knock him out. And that'll give me enough time to get this guy going. He's doing enough to kill this break, but why would he pick that one over this? So no need to do anything yet. Let's see. 120, that's good. So one shot from Mega Altaria will knock this guy out. So my opponent will have to switch or something. And he's going again, deeper into his deck, down to 8 cards. Enhanced Hammer, that hurts a little bit. He's going to knock this guy out, but again, I could put a double colorless back on him. I have this special energy as well. I can heal him on the next turn, so I'm not that concerned yet. I'm not going to play anything else either. Get 2 cards, hopefully get a Fairy Garden, which will help me out a little bit. My opponent keeping the energy on the table. Pokemon Ranger does me no good. Random Receiver, not really needed. I just hope he doesn't knock this energy out, which I'm guessing his goal is going to be to do that. If he does, then I could be done. So Ultra Ball, that's good to see. I don't expect him to use it. Oh, he is going to use it. Maybe thin out his deck. Let's see what I have in here. Do I have anything useful? A Lysandre. That doesn't really help. Although, yeah, probably I will Lysandre this guy. Because if I attack him, he's just going to retreat. This has to go on this guy. And I can't play. Do I need any of this? The answer is no. Play Sycamore. That's what I need. Beautiful. And this. So I can retreat him, but there's no one else to go to. But I can retreat him after this turn. I think he's dead next turn. Yeah, he's going to be dead. But this guy should be able to do some damage, and I can Lysandre this guy back. So I think I have it. Unless he heals this guy somehow. Or knocks out this energy. I'm feeling pretty good about this. So he's going to retreat. This guy's going to attack, but then I'm going to Lysandre this guy. No. Good play by my opponent. Is that enough? That's not enough. So I've got it. So we've got this one. So, you know, I'm going to give a nod to Pokemon Center Lady. Give away a pack of cards for that. I'm going to give another one for double colorless energy. I just want to play this first. Just in case. And I think we're good. So I gave away a couple packs of cards. Hopefully this works. Mega Altaria. 130. And game is over. Good game to my opponent, man. This was some heated battles. He definitely played this deck well. This is a crazy strong deck. I do not really want to look forward to facing it. Although I have to say now I'm not scared to face it. So, all right, just to sum it up, I wanted to see how this deck would do against some Tier 1 decks. And, you know, I think this deck is, you know, this is my third video on this deck. And I think this deck is just really strong. I'm shocked that no one else has found this card. I'm waiting for someone to win a world championship with this or place somewhere, because this is a strong deck. This is no joke deck. I just took down, had 2 really good games against Darkrai. I beat Greninja. I've won a tournament with this. I mean, I don't know what else I need to do with this deck. It performs pretty well. You could probably tweak it, and I'm sure if you could, if you have the Shaman, if you want to unbudget this deck, you could throw some Shaman in. I don't know if it really helps this deck. It might not. Hoop a Shaman, get these guys out quicker. That could definitely be worth it. For me, I'm fine with the deck as is, at least for now. I'm hoping somebody will recognize this and find these cards and start playing with them, because this deck really does well. I'm going to place the deck list again because I did put 3 timer balls, and I think this worked out well. I did whiff on one, but I got a double on another. It's a good replacement for Evo Soda. I think the 4th Spirit Link definitely helped. Could you imagine if I didn't have the 4th Spirit Link, how hard it would be to evolve these guys? It was hard enough as it is. But I think the deck works really well. I mean, there's just so many elements that work together with each other. The Fairy Garden, the Fairy Drop. You saw how the Fairy Garden worked with Garbodor. I didn't have to put a Float Stone on him and waste it in my deck. Maybe I'd put a 4th Fairy Garden in, but I don't think it was that necessary. I have a lot of special energy, so even though in that last game I got rid of my special charge, I was able to pull these back in. I'm going to give another pack away for Wonder Energy. So, again, lots of giveaways. If you did win in one of the giveaways, friend me in the game. Send me a trade offer, excuse me, losing my voice, for one of these packs. And if you haven't, try to get these cards. They're not that expensive. This is ridiculously cheap for a strong EX deck. I don't know what else I could do to show people how good this deck is. It's probably it's probably my go-to deck right now. So, in any case, thanks a lot for watching. Hey, maybe that was a winner. Take care, and until next time. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you'll know when our next video is released. Also, check out our playlists where you can find videos by topics like mill decks or cheap EX decks.